Hey everybody, it's me, Suzi Moon. Welcome back to Rockin' Closets. Another fabulous week, fabulous outfits, fabulous guests. And I am so excited about my guest this week. It is my dear friend, Alex Moore from the band Livingmore. Alex and I have been homies for a really long time. I've watched her grow so much as an artist over the years. She always impresses me with her outfits and her kindness. She's a really just darling, sweet person and super duper freaking talented. So I'm really happy to have her on. Before we bring Alex into the room, I am going to show off my little outfit tonight. I'm wearing like this cute little boiler suit, little denim ensemble, you know. It's got the zipper, the motorcycle vibe, and I paired it with this this belt I've had for years. It's so weird, right? It's got like a natural sort of tiger print, but this olive green band on it. I like it because I'll wear it a lot of times with another pattern, and then that looks really cool when you switch it up like that. And then just a classic hoop earring because I'm feeling a little bit 70s tonight, you know, but no necklace because we got to leave this open, show off a little bit of the collarbone. Thank you for joining me again, Rockin' Closets. I'm happy to be here, and let's get Alex in the room. Ta-da! Hi! Hello, can you hear me? I can't hear you. Yeah, the mute button is maybe bottom left corner. And it'll ask you like,
yes.
Yay, there we go.
Yay.
What
Hello.
up?
What's up?
Hello.
Am I far away?
Yeah, that's great because I can see the closet.
Okay, cool.
Area behind you. It's perfect.
Okay, cool.
Yay.
Awesome.
Alex. Come back. We lost her, you guys. I'm like not feeling this light. Ugh. Is it me? Hey. I was like,
oh, okay, here we go.
no, come back to me. How are you doing, dude? It's so good to see you.
I know, you too. I'm trying to hear you better. So wait 1 second. I feel like I'm like 70 years old right now.
She's out of the room again, you guys. We'll figure it out. Here at Rockin' Closets, we have fun with technical difficulties. Sometimes you just hit the wrong button. Sometimes you hit exactly the right button. There she is. Welcome back. We have Alex Moore from Livingmore back again. Thank you for joining us after our commercial break.
I keep trying to turn up the volume, and every time I do it, like leaves. So like, okay, never mind.
No worries, dude. Who knew that we were gonna have to like learn how to do this shit?
I know, right?
It's all just extra shit. Like, really, we just want to be making music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But here we are. Now I can like kind of hear you better.
Dude, I'm so happy you're here.
Me too. I'm so happy to see you. It's been forever.
I know. Super weird. If it was normal times, we would have been hanging out at shows, you know, or whatever. Or a barbecue or a pool hang or, you know.
I know.
But you know what? I'm loving this epic closet you have behind you.
Thank you. Yeah, I set it all up for this.
That's beautiful. It's not usually out like that?
Well, we used to have, this is actually like a guest room in the apartment because we had a third roommate that moved out. So I basically just made it a second closet.
I admire that.
And so I just put like my favorite things on this rack, and I was like, yeah, that's
perfect. It's good. You know, I'm a little envious. I've got like the tiniest closet right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did too until this room opened up. I was like, yes.
That's amazing. Never give that room back. Super cool. But I love your outfit tonight. It's just like super classic, you know, the little leather shorts.
Yeah.
White shirt.
Yeah, I like to do that mix of like casual rock and roll kind of glammy thing.
Dude, you're classic. I've always loved your style.
Thank you. Same here. You always have awesome style. You always like switch it up. Ooh, I like your hair though too.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, you know what's fun is that sometimes you and I share clothes too.
Oh yeah.
And I was thinking about this on the It's All Happening vinyl cover.
Yes.
for people that don't know, that Alex and I go way back.
Oh yeah.
And,
Suzi also takes awesome photos.
Well, you're fun to shoot, you know. So on this album cover, the It's All Happening album, you get my ring light in there. She's wearing this beautiful red fuzzy jacket thing, you know. But that was such a fun day when we were like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna go on the rooftop, and then randomly that spiral parking lot thing just looked so cool. And that ended up being what you guys used, you know, but it was like the unexpected shit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we just kind of like ran around that day and found cool spots. That was fun.
So fun. But your hair also has changed a bunch too. Look at this. It's like so much
I know.
hair, man.
Yeah, it's so much longer now too.
I love it. It looks great on you. Are you naturally wavy?
Huh?
Are you naturally wavy?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm naturally curly, but I do use a curling iron to touch the frizzy stuff up.
For sure.
Not all natural, but it's curly.
It's a lovely look. I'm really feeling it. Because when we first met, you had like short blonde hair.
Yeah.
And who knows what fucking hair I had. It was probably like blue or some shit.
I think it was black. That's when I first met you. You had black hair.
I always feel myself with black hair.
You always look the most to me yourself. Well, you look it in every hair color to me, but it's like black looks like your base.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, it looks awesome. And yeah, bleach is like, it's so hard to get. If you're not naturally blonde, it's so hard to get it that white. Like I would dye it white blonde and it would go yellow in like a week.
Totally. And then you have to upkeep, you know? It's
so
like
much upkeep.
Oh my God.
I had like
who's got time for
headaches from it? Like when I did it bleached, like I felt like my brain was like,
it
was
no.
Yeah, like the burning didn't bother me. It was like I felt like my brain had like a weight on it when I leave. I'm like, this feels weird. Like
yeah, too many chemicals.
Yep. So now I don't know. I've just been keeping it like darker, but still with colors.
I love it. Oh, Alex, right now, like your vibe, your style right now.
Oh,
I've seen you go through like, you know, there's been an evolution of your style. And I feel like you look great in everything and anything.
Oh, thank you. But I know what you mean. Like when you're like, I feel the most me, like I feel like the most me now too.
That's so empowering too, when you feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause then when whatever you're wearing, it's like, it's not like an outfit or a hair color is wearing you, you know, it's like you're more vibrant. And for all of our guests, who are just now seeing Alex for the first time, Livingmore, you guys have a new video out. Oh my God, and it's so fucking good. And it's been stuck in my head all day long.
Thank you.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're wearing just like this totally lovely blue velvet blazer.
Oh my God, I have it.
Show us the blazer.
Right here.
Oh man, see, so fucking classic.
I love blazers.
Yeah.
I have like a collection of suits that are like just like different colors basically.
Does that have matching pants?
Yeah, they have matching pants. In the video you just see the blazer, but I was wearing the whole suit.
I love it. The blazer, but the velvet that makes it glam, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I love that like T-Rex's style, and I think it's cool to do sort of like a mix of like feminine and like androgynous kind of thing.
So how would you describe your style?
Even though I've like mixed it up a lot, I like to add like have like a mix of like soft with like strong, I would say. And I feel like I have to feel that way in my style all the time. So I kind of just like to, but also I feel like on a daily basis, I'm more of just like a graphic t-shirt Levi's kind of person, but I but I feel like definitely with shows, and if I'm just like going out at night and stuff like that, I like to like glam it up with like a rock and roll stuff. I'm a rock and roll always, but I like to do a glamier version of that.
Yeah. But it's like, what I've noticed with you is that you do the glam thing, but it's not like head to toe full on fucking glam. It's like you pick like kind of like one piece.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like to make it too much, I guess. I don't like, you won't see me wearing like poofy shoulders or like ball gowns or something. Nothing against them, just not me.
Sure, it's just not your thing. What I have noticed is that you have a lot of fuzzy jackets. The big furry.
I love fuzzy stuff.
Which one's your favorite?
Like some of my favorite fuzzy stuff is like this kind of like
I love that thing.
Fuzzy things. But yeah, this is like I've worn this to shows a lot in the past. It adds a personality. Now I feel like Harry Styles stole it. No, I'm kidding.
He totally did. Give it back, Harry.
Yeah, what the hell?
But something like that
is shared. It can be shared.
You can play with it on stage and like fling it around, and you know, it's also a bit of a prop.
It is. Definitely. When you don't know what to do with your hands, you're like, okay, here we go.
Right? I know. It's nice to have something. You're like, okay, microphone and fuzzy whip.
Right. Right. Like,
yes. Do you ever throw it over the blue velvet blazer? Because like that's something I would do, you know.
Yeah. No, I have. I've thrown it over like I've thrown it over this black blazer a lot, which cute. I added a star button to. I've had it for like a long ass time.
Oh, that's adorable.
But yeah, and I kind of like to do this with like black. Actually, wait, I'm wearing them right now. Like black, like,
for sure.
Shorts. Like,
yeah, it looks like those shorts you're wearing. Do they have like a panel? Is that like mesh on the side or something?
Yeah, that's mesh. I actually got them not too long ago, but I got them at Doll's Kill. That's some fun stuff.
I love that shop.
Me too. It's so fun.
Yeah, and it's like finally we're living in an era where like the crazy shit I imagine in my head actually exists and you can find it.
That's true. There's so many online stores now. I'm like, wait, that's exactly what I want. It's amazing. And also like some people they get so mad at like advertisements and stuff. And I'm like, to me, it's like having a personal stylist. I'm like, how did they know it? Like they know I want that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I would have never found that site if they didn't know my style.
I really like where fashion's at right now. It kind of feels like anything goes.
Yeah, me too. Nothing's like out. Nothing's like out of style. It's all combined.
Yeah. It's more like, how do you work it? How do you make it your own?
Yeah.
I'm a really big fan of that pink jacket back there with the stars on it.
Can
you see that? Is that pink?
Yeah, I actually recently wore it. It's not out yet, but I wore it in a music video that we just shot. One that I did with the Enclave, which you know those guys, Eric and Kevin. Now,
Alex, do you feel like your style has changed with every album you've put out?
I think that it does change a little bit every time. But I think that in daily life, it's kind of like that. But I feel like definitely having a new album makes those changes more exciting and maybe happen faster, maybe. But I feel like I feel like a piece of me, my style always stays the same, but then there's just an evolvement kind of with it.
Sure. Like one part of it just kind of like gets stronger for a moment. And you're like, I'm really into this right now. I know.
Like, I think right now, I always like t-shirts, but I feel like now I'm more into incorporating that now with like glammier stuff and not being afraid to like not dress up like not feeling like I have to like overly dress up for something, but still kind of dressing up for something, which is my normal style. So I feel like I've learned how to combine that more with my like artist style, I guess.
You're unifying.
Yeah, and of course I do dress up more on stage, but I think it's just so fun.
It's so much fun. Why wouldn't you?
Exactly. It's like I like to. You know what it is? The stage is an exaggeration.
Yeah, it's like you just turn it up, I guess, to 11 is what we would say in rock and roll. You know? So it's like you have your day-to-day thing, but then it's like you go on stage and then there's poof. Wish I could like be watching you guys play a show to celebrate the new single, because that's something you would probably be doing.
Yeah, that is definitely something we'd be doing. My hope is just that people can take the music in and just hopefully know the songs more once the show happens. That's like that's the positive in me saying that. So
well, it's interesting because the new song Sharp actually does talk about style.
It does,
which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely been a really big part of my life, I guess, like not only in just like a fabric way, but I guess an emotional way for me. It's just, I feel like I remember the first day I like decided to wear something like more unique, and like how that sort of impacted me, and how it made me just feel more like comfortable and my own personality. And I think it just like does that for people, even if you don't notice it.
Do you remember what that thing was? I'm so curious.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I got like, it's basically when Dickies were like really like a thing. Like,
oh my God, I remember.
But except I wore like suit pant Dickies with like a tie, and like had like Converse on. And my school, there wasn't like a lot of like really creative dressers at the time, and like literally I got like made fun of the whole day for it. But isn't that weird? Nowadays that would never happen. Like now,
no, it's like the cooler and the crazier you dress.
Yeah, like it's like I'd wear like Converse and people would be like, you think you're so different. So you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, but that's how it was back in that day. But
yeah, but you're being a rebel. You're like, I'm gonna do something fucking
honestly,
different.
Yeah, the weirdest thing is I didn't even feel sad. I didn't even go like, oh no. Like I was like, this is kind of cool. Like, you know, you're making people like notice.
Yeah. Who are some of your fashion icons?
Ooh, let me see. Well, definitely, it's funny because I feel like definitely Shirley Manson when I was younger was a huge icon, style icon for me. Like, I feel like when I saw her music video for Special, I was like, whoa, like, I really want to do alternative music. Like, I'd always sing, but I was like singing like Mariah Carey and stuff like that at the time when I was a kid. And then, because my parents would play a lot of like R&B music and stuff, which is cool, but I saw that and I was like, oh my God, like cool, like rock music, like alternative, you see like a girl like that. It was just pretty awesome.
Being weird and being unique.
Yeah, and being unique, and I really like connected with that. And then also I would say like Annie Lennox, I love her style a lot. Like when when they first came out, like the Eurythmics, it's a very cool, feminine, masculine, beautiful look that she has going on. And definitely, I feel like just the classics, like definitely like Debbie Harry, and like honestly, like when I was in 6th grade, I remember liking Kelly Osbourne's style a lot. I was like, Kelly Osbourne,
when she had the Papa Don't Preach, Don't Preach song out. Yeah, I'm buying this Kelly Osbourne CD from Hot Topic right now.
Yeah. No, and honestly, and also like definitely like Mick Jagger. Like I feel like it's.
I was gonna say Mick Jagger for you. Like I can see that.
That's funny. I kind of feel that vibe sometimes for some reason. Yeah, I connect with his vibe. And who doesn't say David Bowie? But like David Bowie's just always like somebody to look up to.
David Bowie is just life, you know.
Like I know. I love him so much.
How could one person get it so right, like all the fucking time?
All the time.
No.
He's the perfect alien.
Seriously, though. We're not worthy.
Yeah. We have a song called Got Me Feeling Like that will be out later in April. Cool. So that'll be fun. And we have a music video for that. And yeah, that song is definitely different than, I feel like all of our albums have a lot of variety to it, where not every song is the same. Like it doesn't, like just because you heard this one and it's like disco-ish, the whole thing isn't like that, but it's movable. But it's definitely the next single we're putting out has kind of more of a like laid back groove to it.
I've always just really admired yours and Spencer's songwriting, because I know you guys.
Oh, thank you.
You start a lot of the songs together.
Yeah.
You know, and before Mike, for people watching at home, Mike the drummer, and Mike definitely adds, and Rodrigo, everybody adds stuff to the band, but when I first saw you, it was you and Spencer.
Yeah.
Only, you know, and your songs like struck me as like really well written, interesting melodies, and like then your harmonies together, you know, and that's just so cool that you guys have that ability to push each other to continue to write really interesting music.
Yeah, we definitely don't decide on like this is this is like only our sound. There's always like a huge like open window for anything, really.
Yeah.
And we were really on the same page when it comes to songwriting, which is awesome. And like we're very like respectful of each other's ideas, which is and yeah, so it's great.
That's so cool.
I just can't wait to like play for like 20 people at the moment. I'm like,
I know, right? I will take literally anybody.
Yeah, like I can't, yeah. It's funny because I kind of forgot. I feel like my body remembered, like it's funny because I don't know if this is a good or bad thing, but I can be a very adaptable type of person where like I don't like to like overly, sometimes when things are so like, whoa, such a change happens, my body just like adapts to it for like a protection thing or something. So with this whole thing happening, I feel like at first my mind didn't register all of it. I was just trying to focus on songwriting and stuff like that and what I could focus on, but my body would miss that adrenaline.
Oh yeah.
Like I'd feel like that little like depression happening because you're not like doing what you usually do. And then I just feel sort of used to the whole thing.
Yeah,
which I'm like,
which is kind of scary too.
Yes, which is scary also. And I'm just like, I feel so used to it now. But we did do a live video where we performed some songs with the photographer that just shot some of our band photos. And I got to perform and I kind of remember, and I was like, oh yeah, I love doing this.
Right?
Yeah. And you're like, oh my God, like this other personality comes out. You're like, oh, whoa, I missed that person.
She's been like under the covers, like, I'd like to get out now.
Yeah.
Do you feel like when you do like, say, a live stream or a music video thing, because, you know, we've all adapted and now we're doing different stuff and a lot of stuff is online, you know, but when you're done with it and you take off your makeup and you take off the outfit and you're missing still that human connection from a show. Like for me, like it feels kind of like empty and weird, you know, to like get ready for like a music video or a photo shoot or whatever live stream thing, you know, and then afterwards it's like, okay, back in my sweatpants, you know.
Yes, there is definitely an emptiness attached to it. Like I'm so excited though to do anything towards music, but at the same time it not amounting to a show at the end of the day is where the emptiness is there. Yeah, gonna kick that emptiness's ass. Go away.
I know, right?
Get out of
here. For sure, dude. I am so excited for you guys though. This new record looks awesome and I'm loving what you're wearing on the cover. Did you just do tape? Yeah,
actually, the photographer we worked with, his name is Joseph Kaltais, and he's worked with a lot of cool bands. He takes a lot of Garbage's photos and like
awesome
9 Inch Nails. I don't know, he's worked with all kinds of cool bands, but he actually was like, hey, like he liked to like talk about like the clothes and all that stuff, and he kind of like had an idea of like a white, like a shirt, and I like wearing thigh-high boots a lot, and I'm like, oh, that might be kind of cool. And he's like, I have tape. What if we like tape it and all this stuff? And I just went for it. And I was like, oh, I actually do like how this looks. And which is kind of different for me because I like having my own ideas with clothes, but it was fun to collaborate and actually be like, this does look like something I'd wear.
Yeah, no, I thought I thought that was your idea because it seemed just very natural for you.
It is because I love t-shirts. So it was a part of, and I've carried it on kind of from doing that. It kind of made me carry that style onward.
Sure.
I'm like, oh yeah, t-shirts and like thigh-high boots. Like I love doing that anyway. So it's cool to do that for like music stuff too.
Alex, how many pairs of thigh-high boots do you own?
I have so many boots. It's freaking crazy.
Show us a pair of boots. We want to see the boots.
Well, these are my favorite ones that I wear at shows a lot. It's because you can wear, it's also like it straps you in. Like other heels and stuff. I'm not a very good heel wearer. Like I've never been good walking in heels except with boots.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to have the right height on the heel and there's got to be kind of like a balance to it, you know?
Yeah. Well, also I just like a lot of like I like mini ones too, just like
Oh, those
mini.
are great.
I'm into vinyl
Okay, so you
looking
can wear
stuff.
stilettos on stage. That's just a me problem.
Oh wait, you can wear them?
I cannot. But those are like, even that, like tiny heel, like very intimidating to me.
Well, yeah, the skinnier the heel is harder, yeah. I like wearing thicker heels on stage too.
Yeah. So what makes a perfect show shoe?
Well, I guess that'd be different for everybody, but for me, it would be definitely a boot and something that I feel like I can move around easily in. And something that is kind of like flashy a little bit, even if it's just one, even if it's simple, just I like it when it like kind of, I like when it accentuates legs.
Yeah. I think that's why the thigh high is so great.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel comfortable in those.
It's such a classic look. All right, show us another favorite piece of your closet. Something that you just love to wear that you miss wearing, maybe, you know, that you can't wait to wear when you get to see people or be at a show.
Oh, I did just get something. I don't know what to wear it to yet, but I think it's really cool. It's more of a mod sort of thing.
That's awesome. Is that a jumpsuit?
Yeah.
That's adorable.
I really like it a lot. And I don't know, I haven't, obviously, there hasn't been anything to really like wear it to yet, but I'm gonna do it.
Totally. Photo shoot.
Let's see.
I'm excited. Jumpsuits.
I also really like this jacket that I got that's sort of like a matrixy long jacket.
Ooh, yeah.
I would recommend. There's this website called Norma and Kamali, and they have so many cool suits. That's where I got all my velvet suits from.
Cool.
And same with like this jacket, and they have cool stuff.
Yeah, I love it.
It feels like almost like wetsuit-ish.
So how would you style that? So you're not going full matrix, but like you've got like the matrix element.
I was thinking
what else?
Yeah, I was thinking of definitely wearing like thigh-high boots with it, with maybe like a t-shirt, with either like a t-shirt dress thing or like maybe something with like these kind of shorts with it.
Yeah.
With like, I would with like a tank top of some sort, like maybe just like a white tank top, I would say would be cool.
Very simple, like very classic. But I love it if you did wear like the patent shorts too, and then you've got like the shiny, and then like white.
Then yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do.
It would balance out really nicely. I spy something blue back there. What is that?
This furry thing? I actually, you took a photo with me in this one.
Yes. Oh my God, that jacket is sick.
I love this jacket. I haven't even worn this jacket enough. I feel like I the last time I wore it was that photo, and I'm like, I want to wear it again. You know, like sometimes I have a problem with like wearing things more than once when there's such a noticeable thing, which is weird. Like why? I don't know.
I don't think it's weird at all. I think that is all of us, like artists. Like, okay, all of the women I've talked to have said similar things. Like, you know, especially when you've been photographed in it, or you've played a show in it, or you've had some sort of experience, you know? It's like that item kind of lives. It lives its life, and then it goes back on the shelf. But then the next time you're doing something, it's like you're not even the same. So it's not, you know, it's not like, oh, I don't want to wear it because that's bleh. You know, it's more like, no, there's an emotional connection to that, and the moment you wore it the first time and like lived in it, and so you're just not gonna feel the same.
There's some artists that are like very like uniform artists where they like keep that same outfit on all the time, and I'm just like, I get it because it makes you know who that is. I've tried that and it just, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Oh, same, dude. It's like not, it's not possible. Yeah,
because it bores me, and
but
like
you're
and
not
also
the same every day. You
know
know
what? We like to go by how we feel that day.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't get it. Like I commend people that stick to that. I just can't do it.
Dude, I've tried it too. I've been like, okay, I'm in a punk rock band, so I'm wearing black high-waisted jeans and a bodysuit and the same shoes at every show, and it's a look, right? And it's like, ew, I hate it. Like, It's just not fun.
No. Like,
You
this
know,
isn't
maybe
me
like
today.
2 shows. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if you love to shop, and where else do you shop? So you said, what was that? Norma and
Oh yeah, Norma and Kamali. Been doing a lot
Norma
of
and
like
Kamali.
online shopping, especially because of like the pandemic and stuff.
Of
But
course.
I've been finding a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, there's Norma and Kamali's awesome. Like Dolls Kill, I like a lot because you can find. It's good for like show stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been gathering items for
Amazing.
things.
The world is in for a treat when the pandemic.
Yeah, and then there's also like Zara for like cool.
I love
like,
Zara.
Yeah, it's good prices and like cool simple stuff.
Yeah, and it's not like super expensive, but it is well made and interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so I like that stuff too. But you know, I live in the valley, so definitely I wish I could say like cooler stuff, but I sometimes would just go to the mall. Just like
for sure.
Mall, yeah, I don't know. The mall.
No, dude, I went to the mall the other day because I had to drop my MacBook off at the Mac store, and that's where the Mac store is. And I walked around the mall, you know, and I saw things in Windsor. I didn't buy anything, but I saw things in Windsor, and I'm like, I would totally wear that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really how you put things together, I think. Like when I was younger, when my grandma would like take us like school shopping a lot.
Yeah.
And but like I couldn't really get like she like alternative stuff with my grandma. And like sometimes we'd go to like she would give me more like simple things. Like we'd go to like Abercrombie and Fitch and all this stuff, but then I would just like put it together my own way at school and like make it have like a certain I guess I would call it scene kid look. I don't know. I didn't know I was a scene kid back then.
Yeah, well, we're like the same age, so
yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Frankie B jeans. Like,
oh yeah.
Do you remember that? For some reason, like there were so many girls that like were Frankie B's with like thongs up to here.
Oh God. Yeah. I remember. Did you partake in that particular trend?
I actually no. I don't think I could like I mean my parents weren't like super strict, but like I don't think I could. That never was me anyway. I don't know.
Totally. Yeah.
But I'm like I can't picture like walking out of my house or like raising them at school and be it wasn't for me. But I did definitely wanted Frankie B jeans like really, really badly. And I had to get them from a store. I was like so skinny at the time. And like I literally couldn't fit into like any jeans,
like
normal jeans. So I had to go to this like special store that had like defected Frankie B jeans.
Oh.
I know it sounds like it's like what a weird problem to have. Like you were skinny, but like it was like a weird thing. Like
you're like, I just want a pair of fucking jeans that fit me, dude. Like, why is this so hard?
Yeah. Like everyone had the curves back then, and I was like this little skinny person. It's like I just want to fit in Frankie B jeans.
Oh well, hopefully they were discounted if they were from the.
They did
the different store, you know.
Yeah.
There we go. See, it works to your advantage. You're like, okay, all of you guys spent like $90 on your jeans. Mine were $60. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there was a lot of like. I didn't even realize we had a style back then until now.
Yeah, it's popular again.
It is. They exaggerate it. They make it more perfect. The kids like Gen Z like perfect it. Like we used to have butterfly clips, but they somehow make it like more perfect.
I know. Or how about the little 2 pieces of hair that would come down?
Yeah.
You know, did you ever have those? 2 little pieces? Yeah. Or the Etnies shoe, like the big skate shoe.
Yeah. Oh my God. And yeah, I remember being like really into even like a lot of like bracelets at a certain point. I had so many like bracelets, and it wasn't even like a ravey thing. It was just like, I don't know. I used to do all kinds of like things. Like I would take, I went through a phase of taking the rubber out of like thick rubber bands, and I would just put them around hoop earrings. And then I would just have like a variety of different like materialed earrings.
Hey, that's cool.
It was cool. I would still do it actually. I should do that again.
Nobody else at school had that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. You just got to make it your own. And that's something I love about your style, Alex. Like it's very uniquely you know, to me, you have a signature style and I respect it. I think it's super fucking cool. And like, it's been awesome to watch you evolve and grow. and the band too. I'm such a big fan of Livingmore, and you guys are doing great things, and you deserve all the happiness and all the outfits and all the thigh-high boots.
Yeah, I can't wait to stomp around stage.
I know. Soon, fingers crossed.
I know. I can't wait to see you play too. You always put on an amazing show.
Thank you. I feel like a fucking caged tiger. It's so weird.
It is so weird. I know.
Yeah. Like that's such a big part of us.
It is. I don't feel like a lot of people that aren't musicians understand this specific feeling. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of there's just so much more to it than just like wanting to play a song for people.
I like don't know who I am without going on stage, and
I know
I've been exercising a lot, but it's not the same as stage, you know?
Yeah. No, I know it's like an identity crisis thing. Definitely. Mm-hmm. Like I did have like a phase of that where I don't know who I fully am without it.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know if that's a bad thing or not, but I don't care.
I think it just means that is absolutely what you're meant to be doing.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not like I don't have like all these like balanced hobbies going on in my life. And like there was you're more than music. I'm like, I don't know.
No, kind of just like made of music and water, music and water.
Like music. Yeah, exactly. Like, and I'm still like that. Like I always plan stuff in my mind, like for the band, like all the time. And
right. There is no like turning it off.
Yeah. And I definitely want to make like, man, when we do have I don't know what's going to end up happening, but my perfect show would be doing something a little bit different this time where we like really plan out the lighting and like not just show up and play, but make it like a real cool
experience.
Thing. Yeah.
Those are all things that add to it's a visual style, you know? So you have the outfit, you have the lights, the way you put your set together, how the songs flow, all of that, they're elements of style, you know, and like that's the journey that you guys are on, and it's been really fun to watch.
Thank you. Yay. Yeah, it definitely started out like way smaller. Just kind of
that's how it's got to be though.
Yeah.
You know, and then like by the time like bigger things happen, you know, like then it's not like it's scary too.
You're like, no, I'm ready.
Right? Yeah. And like you've also earned it. You've like done the hard work, played all different kinds of shows, and you know, and there's ups and downs to it, you know, but
it's such a roller coaster ride.
It totally is. But it's
you'll have one show that's so awesome, and then you'll play a show like too soon or something in LA, and that really awesome show all of a sudden will like, you know, I don't want to admit this, but then decrease to like small audience, and you're like, what the hell? Like we're just on this huge high of all these people. But you know, you got to learn to just don't spread yourself out too thin, I guess would be my advice with bands. And if you're not touring, that is. But
well, especially in a place like LA, you have to be really picky about when you play.
You do.
Because overplaying is like band suicide.
It really is. We're very careful with that whole thing. But if you're new, go for it. Like you need that experience.
Yeah. Brand new bands play every fucking show, every venue, every weekend. But like then there kind of comes a point where it's like, well, shit, like you said, you have this big show, and then the next weekend, less than half of those people are there. It's because, well, you know, what do you expect? They just saw you. And LA is so isolated in that way, where, you know, it's not like there are a bunch of places offshooting of LA that you can go to. It's kind of like just LA, you know?
I know. I don't you miss like, I miss like, just like, because we're talking about clothes and stuff, just like putting an outfit together and like going out in like the music scene world, and like,
oh my God.
I miss like running into people in like a cool outfit, and like that's just what
I know, right? Like, and it's all about the jacket, like throwing on the jacket and boots and like walking through downtown and like going to a show and seeing some people.
You have a drink and then you're just like, woo,
totally. Or like a party or a show at Beer City Studios. you know?
Oh yeah, that's our drummer Mike's rehearsal space that we play at. Yeah, we've been having, before this happened, we'd have like big parties there at our own space, and that was really cool.
And
A
that
lot
place,
of people would
like,
come.
yeah, there's like a scene built in there. There's a vibe.
Yeah, it was fun. It's fun to have your own shows and like at your own spot. It is really comfortable playing a show where it's like, you know, the environment. So that's always really fun. And there's it's cool too because it's like not a lot of people have parties and like Van Nuys. It's not really like the hip thing, but I feel like it's definitely, you'll definitely find parking. So
well, what I think is cool about that is it is kind of, you know, off the beaten track. So when people go out there, they're not just going to stay for one band and leave. They're kind of going to hang out for the whole night.
Yeah, they drove.
Yeah. So it's a better environment because it's not like people are just like in and out. It's like, oh, you actually get to meet some people and mingle, and everyone, you know, is a part of it together.
I know we're definitely going to do that again once things open back up. I mean, who knows? We might be one of the only venues in town. Like,
I'll be there.
Yeah, we're definitely going to invite bands to play there and stuff once things are rocking and rolling again. Yeah, you guys you should play. I'm excited for your new solo music.
Thank you, dude. It's been it's a lot of fucking work, you know. Like, it's all day every day.
Yeah,
I can't turn off my brain. There's always something else to do, somebody to email, something to get ready for, you know. And I felt so bad about our timing snafu today because
no worries.
But it's like I'm trying to like get all my shit done, you know, and like do it right. And I needed to go to the gym. I needed to work out because I needed that time to myself today.
Oh yeah,
you know.
I mean,
and then when
I feel like I've been like waiting for your solo album forever. Like I knew this would happen, and like even your name, like Suzi Moon, it's perfect. It's like I'm so excited.
Thank you. Well, it's cool because a lot of people have said that to me over the years, but I always found like the security in a band. Yeah. You know, and it's scary to go out on your fucking own.
It definitely is. Like I know I'm in a band. I love being in a band too. It's like you're not alone when you're in a band. You know, even if like bands have their ups and downs, there's things that are great about it, and there's of course those things that get like annoying, like planning certain things, and you're like, oh, like when it's just you though, it's like you have the freedom to do things at any time, like it's you.
Exactly. But it's like I don't have to ask anybody. Like, well, I mean, I do because I have people I'm playing with, but it's different because it's like I get to make the final call all the time. But
yeah, you don't have to discuss.
Yeah, you know, and like it's all my vision, but then at the same time, I'm putting myself out there. I'm the only one out there, and it's kind of fucking scary to be out there. Like, oh
yeah, no, it is. It definitely. I'm excited though. You're gonna do great. I'm pretty excited.
Thank you. I feel good about it. You know, and fuck it.
Yeah, and also like that's kind of why too. Like with me and Spencer, it's kind of like a writing duo band thing because I am such a one-on-one idea person that it's like it'd be really hard if I was like writing with like Mike will bring us cool stuff too, like cool beats and stuff that we'll write on top of stuff, but like it'd be really hard to like for me to sit in a room with like 4 people and like go over like I could never do that, like lyrics and stuff. I'm like,
I don't like writing with other people. I never have. And that's kind of why the solo thing makes so much sense for me. Because I've always been the songwriter anyway. You know, it's all the Turbulent Heart songs are my songs, you know.
It's like, always like you,
Yeah, and I don't feel very comfortable collaborating, you know. It's scary to me, and it's such a personal thing the way that I write my songs. Once they're kind of done, there's a shape to them, then I want, you know, opinions and how can we make it bigger and better, whatever. But the initial thing, so the fact that you and Spencer kind of start from scratch together, like I feel like that is so powerful and so super cool. But everyone's got their own fucking way, you know, and there's no right or wrong way.
Exactly, there is no wrong way. There's so many different ways to write a song. That's for sure.
Yeah. We rock. Let's high five through the Zoom. Okay, well, Alex, it has been so awesome having you on Rockin' Closets. I love your closet.
Thank
and
you.
I can't wait to see you on stage wearing all of these amazing outfits. And I'm so happy for you and the band. Just keep, please, giving us new awesome music.
Yeah, but great talking to you too.
Boop, boop. Okay, until next time.
See you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.